Look at this little monster we just found. Look at his long nose. It's so cute.
Yeah.
Looks like an elephant. We gave the ducky some turf too. Well, some stuff we just dug up for the patio. They were all tucking in, but they've left it alone now. I'm gonna go and give them some more in a moment. But the little vole that I was just taking, or the shrew that I was just taking a video, it's just come over. So I'm just gonna go and have a look at it. So we gave these little guys some of the bits that we're digging up to make a patio. See if they wanted to go and eat it and see if they get some new bugs. Again, it started getting some discharge from the eye, so we started putting it back on antibiotics. So we gave her an injection today in her pectoral muscle, and she's got another 2 injections for the next 2 days, and then she's got the back on oral antibiotics. So all these 3 are getting them. We're getting the other new chickens and the ducks on Sunday. They're all from the same place, so they should technically be exposed to the same things. None of the other guys are showing any signs of this. It must be something that she just had. And then we'll see. So I've just picked up these little guys. So we have a Welbar, an Appenzella, a chocolate Polish, gold laced Orpington, and a silver partridge Pekin. So I'm going to keep those in the run here, and I'm going to put the Araucana in the house at the back there, to try and get them all used to each other. And the other hens, so they're 2 silkies and the Polish, are going to be out in the run, so they can come up to them for a couple of days, maybe up to Saturday, until they all get used to each other before I properly introduce them all together. So fingers crossed it all goes well, and these guys will do well. So I've put some little roosts in here, because otherwise they wouldn't have anywhere to roost, and I'll put a little nesting box in here for them. There are a pint of lay, but as far as I know they're not laying yet. 2 of them, so the Polish and the Pekin, are a little bit younger than the other 3, but so far so good. And we'll see how they get on together. Fingers crossed they will do, and everything works out well. Fingers crossed. I picked up the 2 runners. So the 2 runners are in the box. Just giving them an hour or so in the box to acclimatise to these little dudes, and then I'll let them out and see how they get on. Hopefully they should be fine. Obviously they'll be supervised, and then see how they do throughout the day, whether I'm going to leave them at night or whether I'm going to take them out again. So we'll see how they do. Fingers crossed they'll be good. They were with all types of other ducks where they were, so hopefully they should be fine within a little flock. So these guys are kind of just getting used to each other. Been no signs of aggression as yet, so we'll see how they get on. We've just let the little runner ducks out. They want to get close to them, the other guys aren't too sure yet. Okay, so me and Dad, well mainly Dad, I helped him with the first bits and then he finish it by himself, got a patio. And then Mum decided she liked the kind of like gravel we put around, which is basically the floor of the menage. So she put it all the way around. And we've now also got a plastic box that we keep all the lounges and stuff in, like a thing here, which the goats were not too impressed about because it's taken up there used to be their shady place behind the summer house, but they're being pretty good, right? The chicken's over there if I try and zoom in. So we're now on Tuesday, so I got them on Sunday. So hopefully on Friday evening I'm going to start introduce it so everyone can go back together in the evening, and hopefully there'll be not any squabbles. I did see a tiny bit of tension between the Appenzeller and the Wellbar. The Appenzeller did a little quick peck of the Wellbar when it went past, but there's no feathers or anything in there. They seem to be okay. So I'm hoping when it starts to go dark, everyone will calm down again. They've got a little box in there so they can hide if they want to, and I haven't seen anything else serious. They've all been kind of roosting up on the Araucana's head, a little house, and then the little Poland is sat on the cat box there. If you can see, there you go, you can see. So the Wellbar, the Pekin and the Orpington are on top of the Araucana. The Appenzeller's at the bottom, which is a big tail, you can see it there, and the Poland is on top of the cat box. So they've got 2 extra roosting bars in there for them to roost, but at the minute they're choosing to all sit up there together. But so far so good. Ducks, we managed to get them all in this evening. They did have to have 2 attempts, but they all actually went in by themselves. So really good news. I'll just have a little look for a bit longer because the Appenzeller's up there with the Wellbar. Seems to be okay though. Fingers crossed. Right, I'll show you what else we've done. So we've put a weather vane up, which my brother had got me for birthday or Christmas, can't remember which. And we've also, the little holes that were in the stable for drainage, filled them up because unfortunately we're finding rodents were coming in at night and trying to eat the goats' food and just running around in there. It wasn't very nice. So we've filled them up with cement. We've also cemented the bottom of the sheep house because there's some loose tiles, and there was unfortunately a rat that had dug in from outside up inside there. So that is all sealed up again with concrete now, or cement. I'll go show you. So Mr. Tiger just ran down from the very top of the field all the way to the bottom to see me. Right, come on then. Let's go back up. Come on then. So just before it starts raining, I thought quickly to show you the weather vane. So that's up here. It's just turned around with the wind. And we've got a little patch here. And you can see the bit of concrete at the bottom. Got a bit of concrete at that side too. And there's 2 bits over there at the bottom of the door as well. And there's 2 bits at the back as well. They've all been cemented. There's been no creatures that we found in there overnight, so that's really good news. I'll just show you. Hello, little one. Keeps turning the wind.